What's up, guys? I'm at my house right now because we had some things show up for the Prelude today. So we got these boxes on our doorstep this morning and I came back to pick these up. Inside these boxes right here are some brand new wheels for the Prelude. We have 2 brand new front wheels and then 2 skinnies in this box right here. And you guys will get to see what those look like here very soon. Right now I'm getting ready to load all this stuff up into my truck. And then we actually also got the slicks as well. I ordered 2 brand new slicks for this thing. I am going to have to reuse the skinnies that were on the car, but I have the skinnies that were off the Prelude there in the back of the truck as well. And I'm just going to be swapping wheels out and reusing the old skinnies because I did try to order skinnies, but they were on back order. So I'm just gonna run with what I have, but we will have some brand new slicks on the front of the Prelude. It is much needed because I have not ordered anything since I blew the tire on the Prelude. And I'm trying to get it ready for this weekend, Saturday's Street Car Takeover, and I do plan on racing the Prelude at that event. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and get these wheels loaded up and head over to the tire shop to get everything mounted up. I am also waiting on another package for the car that should be here by the end of today. And I'm hoping by the time I get all this stuff done, run a couple errands, I'll come back here and the other package should be delivered. Then we can take all this stuff, go back to the shop and get the Prelude ready for this weekend. Hayden was the one that actually let me know my new wheels were here. Yep. So I came back to pick those up. And you wanna talk about what you've been doing to this thing?
Yeah, so I've been getting this thing ready for Street Car Takeover, obviously too, just like how you're getting your Prelude ready. But I went to the track, like the first time out of the track, I was doing 8th mile hits and it was going pretty quick. And then on the last pass of the night, I went full quarter mile and I ran a 9.8 at 140. So it's already been super quick. And then last weekend I added a catch can to it, took it down to Pueblo and it was smoking all bad on diesel. So I ended up fixing the catch can lines and adding some baffles and stuff and basically just making sure it's all ready.
Stuff right there.
Yeah, it's a little hood looking, but it works really good. It's got a lot. What hood? Yeah, what hood? But I just did a couple little things to it, nothing major. Fixed the battery stuff in the back, made a new bracket to hold it down, put a little cutoff switch on it so I can at least run at Bandimere and not get kicked out for the roll racing because I'll like at least be legal for having my battery back there. I still don't have a cage.
Yeah, you need to get a cage in this thing, dude. Yeah. It's getting fast.
I'll be putting a 10-point in it after Street Car Takeover before Cletus and Cars in Houston in the 24th. So
yeah, dude, this thing was ripping. I was so surprised. First time out, for those of you that didn't see Hayden's video, he went a 9.8 at like 140 at Bandimere. Yeah, which is freaking nuts.
And that was with a 6.3 in the 8th, and I've already went 6.1 in the 8th already.
I know, so
and it's gonna go faster.
So you know it's like a solid mid 9-second car.
Yeah.
That's just nuts. Yeah, you're putting up some competition for the MR2.
Dude, the MR2 is gonna be fast, but it's gonna be. I think
it's gonna be close. This thing is just gonna 8th mile like none other. That's what it's made to do.
Yeah, well, I still have some boost to play with it too. That was on like 15 to 17 pounds, and I'm gonna turn it up to like 22 or maybe even 25 this weekend. If it needs 25, I'm gonna turn it up for the small tire class.
Shit.
Yeah, if they don't kick me out.
Yeah, if they don't kick you out, dude, just send it.
Yeah,
dude.
see if I can run 5s in the 8th on eBay turbos.
That would be nuts.
Yeah, so if anybody doesn't know, these are eBay GT30s, so 57 millimeters. They're GT30 76Rs.
They're working though.
Journal bearing, nothing fancy. Like they work great.
I know. Once you upgrade to like the 35Rs, like what's on the MR2,
yeah,
this thing will be nuts.
Yeah. That was too much.
Nah, it's never too much.
Yeah, it's already faster than what I thought it would ever do. So.
Dude, well maybe if I get all this stuff done to the Prelude and it like works out good, maybe my Prelude would be a good run for this.
Dude, I'm down.
You know the Prelude trap's 155, but it's not even in the 9s.
Yeah.
But you're over here running 9s at 140.
Back half me hard.
Yeah, who knows?
I'm down.
With these new mods, you might not stand a chance, bro.
Yeah, and then Friday we're going to the Twin Peaks thing on Friday, so we're gonna be out
that's something else I wanted to mention. Tomorrow, me and Hayden are driving up to a meet that they always have before Street Car Takeover. He's going to be driving his RX-7 over, and I'm going to follow in my Wago.
Yep.
So we'll be up there hanging out as well.
Should be
with
fun.
1320 in the boys. Cletus ain't coming down to this one though. Yeah. He told me that some of his cars are not ready. So
that sucks.
And they're busy back in Florida with some stuff, but it will be fun either way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's always a fun event.
Yeah.
So come out. Come see us.
Come to Street Car Takeover. We'll be there. But yeah, I'm gonna go get these tires mounted, and I guess just let me know if that other package comes.
Yeah, I'll let you know when the special package comes.
All right, so I just got my wheels and tires dropped off at the tire shop to get everything mounted up. And you know, I was just running some errands. I'm over at the pet shop right now getting some food for my turtles. And the old Dirty Max snapped a belt on me on the way over here. I was just sitting in traffic and it started smoking, heard a snap, and I lost my power brakes, lost power steering. The battery light's on because the alternator is no longer being ran. And the belt is kind of wadded up down in there. and it looks like this pulley right here is the culprit. This idler pulley right there, you can see a heat spot on it right there. I'm guessing that guy locked up and the belt just rubbed on that till it snapped. And yeah, so I'm going to have to putt this thing back home. I'm not too far, and I just called Wyatt to make sure that the water pump would still be running. He said it's gear driven, so the only thing I'm fighting is voltage, and not having power brakes and power steering really sucks. But as long as the battery doesn't run out by the time I get home, I should be all right. But yeah, looks like the Dirty Max needs a new belt before we can continue to drive this thing, and I need it because we got to trailer the Prelude down to the track this weekend, so I'm gonna have to fix this thing. But is what it is. We'll see if I can make it home. All right, so I'm back at the shop. I got the wheels and tires right here for the Prelude. Everything is all mounted up. They are inside these bags right here, and I'm getting ready to mount these onto the car. I just got the back of it up in the air right now because I had to steal the skinnies off so I could reuse the tires. But yeah, huge shout out to Hayden's grandpa for dropping me off at the shop because my truck broke down. Hayden's family's in town, so he gave me a ride back over here. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on the car, and then you guys will get to see what they look like when everything's bolted on. I'll just set up the camera, start this thing up, and roll her out of the garage. But I'm pretty excited. These are some pretty sick looking wheels for this thing. Definitely gonna be an upgrade for sure. All right, guys, check it out. These are the new shoes for the Prelude. These are VMS racing wheels. These are a pretty cheap wheel, but they look really good. And these are just 4x100. If you guys didn't know, the Prelude does have some different hubs. I believe it has like GSR hubs on this thing, so it is 4x100 and not 4x114. But we got some 15x8s on the front with an 8.5-inch slick. Eventually, I do want to get some wider wheels and run a wider tire, like a 9 or 10-inch slick. But this is the widest wheel they have, and I was a little bit on a time crunch, and there's not many options in a 15-inch wheel, and I need the 15-inch wheel so I can put a 26-inch tall slick on it because I need the mile an hour at the top of 4th gear. If I ran a 13-inch wheel with way more options out there for wheel widths and sizes, I don't think I'd have enough top end, because when we ran this thing out in Florida, it was only going like 148 at limiter, and the limiter was already set pretty high. So we need the 26-inch tall slicks to get that extra mile an hour. But yeah, we got the new wheels on there. These are brand new 26 by 8.5 by 15s on the front, and then the skinnies in the back I reused. Those are 4.5 wide skinnies, 26 tall as well. And I am going to be ordering new skinnies once they come back in stock, but the old ones are in still pretty good shape. But yeah, I think these look awesome. Definitely look way better than the ones that were on there before. So let me know what you guys think. And we also have some wrap for the hood. We're gonna rewrap it carbon fiber and make her look pretty for the weekend. So she is right there. So we're just waiting on one more package to come in for this thing. And I mean, it's just some coilovers. It's not really like I'm trying to keep it a secret. I'm just waiting on the coilovers for this thing because we need to replace the sketchy suspension that this car is on right now. They're supposed to be here today, but it looks like they're gonna be here tomorrow. So gonna put some coilovers on the Prelude as well. And then we just gotta repack that parachute, give it an oil change, make sure it has fuel, and she's ready to go. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm loving the new wheels already. I'm loving they look way better.
I like how they're tucked in. They're not like
yeah, that's the best part. I don't have to run the spacers anymore because Nick let me borrow his wheels off his wagon when I blew that slick, and his wheels fit perfect because the offset was right, and he gave me the wheel specs of his wheels, and I just ordered kind of the same thing, and now I don't have any sketchy wheel spacers in there anymore. They tuck really nice under the fender. They're not poking out all stupid anymore. So she is sitting pretty.
As you guys know, I'm working on my Supra right now, and these are the rods that I ordered. These just came in today, and when I opened the box, they came together. And this is the first time I ever got rods that you had to break. So Jeff is the one that, he had the Gen 4 pistons already for me, so all I had to do was order the Gen 4 rods. This is the Gen 3, and that, to show you guys the difference, these are pressed in, the wrist pins. That's how you can tell the Gen 3 with the Gen 4, because the Gen 4 are free-floating wrist pins. And these rods are a little thicker and they hold a lot more power. So he showed me how to do it earlier, and I was just gonna show you guys real quick how to do it. So as you can see, there's
They literally come
there's no break
as
in
one
them.
piece.
So what you want to do is loosen them up first, get them a little loose, and then you can just give it a little tap, and then they break right there. And that rod cap is for this. You know, you can't get these mixed up, or else you'll never.
It ain't gonna run right.
Yeah, it will never run right. So yeah, so I broke all these now, and then I'm cleaning up the pistons that he gave me, and then I'll get them together and put them in the motor. And I don't think I showed the block yet. All right, so this is the block. The last time you guys saw this was when we actually got it from Brent's neighbor, and it was all dirty and gunked up and stuff. So I took it to the machine shop, and they cleaned everything. They honed everything for me. I got new cam bearings, and I got the crank polish. So I got that together, and all I have to do is put the rods and pistons together, put that on, and and these two buckets right here, I got the heads and everything that I need to put it together. So, and I got all OEM. I got a new OEM pump, new bearings, new piston rings, new timing chain, new all the gaskets, everything. I spent a lot more money than I thought I was gonna spend on this motor, just because how gunked up it was, and I just didn't want to throw it in there and have to take it all back apart. So while it was apart, I just decided to put everything together with, you know, new stuff, new OEM stuff, nothing too expensive or anything.
It's not a 2KZ though.
Not yet, but this will do for now. We can get it in there, knock the dust off of it for a little bit. I get to drive it for, you know, the rest of the season or whatnot.
While you wait for a tranny for Honda.
Yeah, for now she's down, so I got to play with the Supra a little bit, and then next will be the coupe, because I do have my B series parts that I'm putting together for that too. So little by little.
Well guys, that is going to be it for tonight. We got a new set of shoes for the Prelude. Let me know what you guys think of them. I think they look awesome. And then we also have a fresh set of slicks on the front of this thing, and hopefully these will give us a little bit better traction than these old worn out ones did. So hopefully we can get this thing in the 9 this weekend. That is the goal. I already got her signed up. I'm going to be doing a pro front wheel drive heads up class, and then there's also a roll racing class that I'm going to be doing with the Prelude. And Emilio got some stuff in for his Supra, so he is getting ready to get that thrown together soon as well. I'm still waiting on the coilovers for this thing to come in, so we'll get those slapped on, and then she will be ready to rip this weekend. Tomorrow we will be at the 1320 Video pop-up meet at Twin Peaks. They always do this meet a day before Streetcar Takeover, and I'm going to be driving Wago down there, and Hayden is coming with me in his RX-7. We're just gonna drive right down to the meet, and then the day after that is a full day of racing. So we're gonna have a busy weekend. If you guys are in the area, be sure to come hang out tomorrow at the meet, and then at Bandamere on Saturday for Streetcar Takeover. We will be there. So yeah, I just realized I have to fix my truck tomorrow as well. That is gonna suck. So we're gonna have a busy weekend, boys. Gotta get that thing up and going so I can trailer this thing over to the track. Just realized that. So actually, since I got dropped off, I'm gonna have to take Wago home. Works for me. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.